to the department of Tingle addiction. Now, don't be concerned, don't be scared or worried. This department solely focuses on helping us find the triggers which you respond to the most, the triggers which you are most addicted to. I'm going to be testing your heart rate and your temperature throughout this examination, just making sure that we get a good grasp of your reaction to each and every trigger today. Does that sound good to you? Perfect. Before we begin, I just need to ask you a few basic questions, if that's okay. Great. So, how many hours of sleep do you get on an average night? Okay. About seven to 8. Perfect. And when was the first time you experienced the tingles? Okay. So about 5 years, 6 months, 4 weeks, 7 days, 18 minutes and 20 seconds ago. Very specific. And just before we begin, what trigger do you think is most effective on you? It could be anything: hand movements, tapping, scratching. Okay, so face touching. That's a good choice. And finally, do you feel at ease and comfy here, right now? Great, that's what I like to hear. That's a big yes then. Okay, so before we begin, I'm just going to get a baseline reading of your heartbeats and your temperature. We're going to see how these fluctuate throughout this exam. Okay. Okay, if you just want to stay still, I'm just going to well, you definitely do have a heart, so that is a good start. But no, it's beating very steady at the moment. That's good. I expect it to drop as this examination goes on. Okay, if you just want to open your mouth, please. I'm just going to lay it under your tongue. Just yes, yes, okay. Yep. So that's great. So we got a baseline reading here. I'm going to memorize both because I don't like writing down too much. I feel it can interrupt the flow of this Tingle examination. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is, if you just want to tell me where on your body you experience tingles the most. Okay. Okay, so about just about there. Okay. So you'd say about just on your forehead you tend to experience the most tingles. Okay. Yes, about there. Great. In that case, what I'm going to do first is try the trigger you most enjoy. The one you told me just a couple minutes ago. I'm going to test how face touching is effective on you or not. So, I just want you to stay still. Close your eyes if you want, and just tell me afterwards how many tingles you've experienced, okay? Just touching around your face. Just relax. Let's try and get your base heart rate down and get you nice and warm and cozy. That's it. Just relax, relax, relax. Okay. Now, just close your eyes. I'm going to take your heart rate and temperature again. Just relax. Okay. And if you just want to open your mouth again, please. We're going to have a look. Just relax, relax, relax. Okay, interesting. So far, your temperature has gone up very marginally, but surprisingly, your heartbeat remains the same. So we're going to have to up the triggers now and try and get a more positive response from yourself. Okay. So, this is a mason jar. You find these in most convenience stores. They are an integral part of a functioning household, so I am going to be using it to entice some tingles upon yourself and measure your reaction. So I'm going to be using a bottle cap, a lid, just relax please, and focus in on the trigger. Just please, just stay still just for a second. I'm just going to this is what we like to see. Oh yes, we do have, oh this is exciting, we do have what seems to be a very positive response. Oh yes, my tingle addiction radar is going off the hook. Can I just take your heartbeats, please? Great. Excited. Oh, yes. It's a very positive reaction, but we must continue. This examination is split up into multiple different parts, so we need to make sure we have every trigger covered before we get too excited. Okay, so I got some balls, my ping pong balls, of course. I am going to be scratching. I'm going to be scratching these balls together. So just relax. Okay, let's focus. Dr. Jill is about to have a laughing fit, but that is not good for ASMR. No. Okay. Yes. responds to tapping, and then we're going to get a broader picture of what triggers you respond to the most. So let's just continue on to tapping. How are you feeling? Yes, quite intensely relaxed right now. Okay, just hold that pattern of thought. Out of 10, how tingly are you feeling? Okay, about a 9. Okay, hold that thought. I'm just gonna test your heart rate after that trigger. Open your mouth, please, and just go into just bring a bit more insight into your reaction there. Okay. I'm just gonna keep my findings to the end because I don't want to ruin or jeopardize the experiment. So next trigger is a trigger which is very fond to me. I'm a big fan of green tea. Evidently not a big enough fan to keep this unopened, but it does sound very good, and I'd like my patients to hear it and experience the tingle goodness. Okay. So, if you could just get comfy again and try and continue that tingle momentum onto this trigger now. Okay. see is such an intense reaction to triggers. It's very exciting. Okay. Please close your eyes and just now focus on my hand sounds, because hand sounds, I find with my patients, do seem to get some very top level reactions. So yeah, just calm down, get comfy as you have been so well, and listen. That's it. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, jackpot. Oh, yes. 18, 15. Open your mouth, please. It's always a real privilege to have such a understanding and well-behaved patient here at this Tingle addiction department. And it's even better when we get a fine set of results. I can confirm that the trigger which relaxes you the most was my whispering. Yes, it wasn't a trigger specially designed to make you tingle. But if you disagree, then please let me know what your favourite trigger in this examination was. And until next time, stay chill guys, and thank you for watching.